Hello, everybody. I'm Armstrong Williams, and that's Shirley and JB you hear in the background as we're trying to record this video, but that's okay. I'm going to be nice. I know what they're talking about is important, more important than us being live on the video, so we should probably invite them in
Sure.
and let them go first, and then you and I. Well, it's quiet now, so maybe it was not as important as we thought it was. Okay, now back to the business at hand. Scott, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful.
Now, JB, why does it seem that Scott and I are so far apart? Well, of course, we're going to keep this. We're not. We need to get like Jerry and I were yesterday. Come on now, Scott, put your head in there. Yeah, well,
All right.
there you go. There you go. I mean, come on, race relations has been improved in this country.
I love you, brother.
Oh, please. Hey, look. But anyhow, so Scott, you're in the insurance business.
I am.
What do you think about the healthcare package that this? Well, it keeps changing. Every day it's a new package. Every day it has something new. I mean, this is your area of expertise. Are your employees jumping up and down? Do you know people in the country jumping up and down about this?
No, I do not. I have been actually putting on seminars to business owners, explaining to the business owners what the package entails for them, and the reaction is very negative.
Really negative because they don't like the president, or negative because the president they feel the president has the wrong policy?
Negative because when you get to the detail of what is in reform, and you start speaking about mandates and over 3,000 thou shalt do's that were in the House bill in particular, and now over into the Senate, that's a real turnoff for business owners.
Well, yesterday Jerry and I talked about the red and and a very intriguing point about the red in this organization that is business owners like yourself who's a part of it. Why does something like this attract you?
You know, Armstrong, I learned a long time ago that the only one that I can really control in this world is myself. And but there's a lot that I can control in my environment to make the world a little bit brighter in my environment. And it starts with my family, my wife, my children, and it goes to the employees that I employ, and then it expands out to the community, what I can do for my community. And I have power, I have the control over that, and so if I can be a better person and be a good example, it changes what's around me.
Now my staff would probably tell you that this conversation is about to change. They would probably tell you I'm a micromanager. I don't trust them. I control everything. You ever wonder what your staff say about you when you're not around? You ever wonder about that?
Well, I put a bug and a camera in my office, so I know. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what? I am sure. But you know what? I think my staff would always also say that I do strive to make progress. I'm a little intense. I'm about the bottom line. I think it's more important that they have a paycheck every 2 weeks and they have something to look forward to worry about my attitude and how abrupt I can be at times. I know a lot of people who are nice and kind and all the things they want to do, want them to be, but they don't have a business today. Mm-hmm. But I guess Jerry probably listening to this, if I could feel his spirit, would say, well, brother, you can have both. Isn't that what Jerry would say?
It is.
What would Jerry say?
Well, I'll tell you what Scott would say.
Tell me what Scott would say.
You could have both.
You can have both.
You can have both.
You can have both.
You can. You can be very profitable, move forward every single day, and have a work environment that is pleasant. And it really does all start with the leader. If I come in and I have a bad day, it reflects. My staff will pick up like that Scott's having a bad day. If I come in and I am full of energy and I'm positive and I take a few seconds of time, and it only takes a few seconds of time to really sow into them and build them up and praise them for what they do, it makes tremendous progress.
You know what? Some mornings I walk in, I don't even want to say good morning. I just want to talk about work. That's not a good thing.
No.
The reason why I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable this morning is because I think we all need to be better people. We all need to be better stewards. And I'm willing to admit that I got a lot of things that I can work on. But at least in order to correct a problem, you got to be willing to admit you have a problem. Mm-hmm. I admit I got some problems. Okay, we all have them. Mm-hmm. But the reason why we're having this, Scott and I, because this is what Loretta is about. Going back to the Proverbs, being kind to one another, saying thank you, showing appreciation, giving bonuses. when people are sick, don't get crazy and think it's the end of the world because they're taking a day off. I mean, because slavery is over. As we recognize, as Vaughn walks in our video, on purpose he walks in this video because he wants somebody to see him. Could you get out our shot,
Can I
please?
just one?
Look
My
at
15 minutes of fame?
can you believe? But I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be kind today. I'm not going to get upset over something so insignificant as Vaughn coming in a little video that we're sitting around the world. So I'm going to be nice because people are watching. And you know, when the camera's on, you got to fake it. We're having fun here. We're having fun. But anyhow, what we're saying is very real. We've got to get back to how we treat people, how we respond to people, restraint, appreciation. And you got to learn to trust people because sometimes they can have brilliant ideas and you don't want to ever cause your staff not to give you their best.
Yes, sir.
Am I sounding good?
You are. You are. We are rubbing off.
I keep getting on the camera. I'm sounding pretty good. But anyhow, we all should have conversations like that, laugh at ourselves, have a little fun. So, Scott, you live in Berlin, Ohio.
No, New Philadelphia, Ohio. But
New
close.
Philadelphia.
But close. It's about 40 minutes from Berlin.
Oh, it's a New Philadelphia, though.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the newer version of Philadelphia.
All right.
Much better.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a commitment that this day, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be nicer, kinder, and I'm going to try to establish consistency with it. I'm just not going to do it for the day. I'm going to see every day of my life if I can improve to be a better human being, because this, what I'm talking about, has nothing to do with money. It has to do with what's in your heart. And I think what you said, that my energy reflects the attitude and the spirit of this company. I always want to come in a positive attitude, even when I don't want to be nice. And sometimes I get up, I don't want to be nice.
And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold you accountable by calling you staff.
Call me first.
Hold me. Now, people are going to be confused about this. They don't know whether I'm serious or not. Because everybody, I know you think I'm an angel. You love to work for me. It would be the best thing in the world to come and have this experience. But let me tell you something. Things are not what they always appear to be, okay? But anyhow, I'm not all bad. Look, let me just tell you this as I wrap this up. For the most part, I rarely have conflict with my staff. That is a fact. Now, when we have those moments, it's like World War III.
Well, you're a hardworking man. You
Yes.
just need to put a little bit of the extra
little more into relationships.
into the relationship.
Yes. But let me say this again. For the most part, 90% of the time, this is a perfect environment to work in. And they will tell you, God knows I've gotten better. Can I hear a shout out over there?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, and in order for me to be better, they got to also reinforce the fact that I've gotten better along the days. Okay? That helps. But anyway, Scott, thank you. That's Shirley in the background, JB, Vaughn, and Byron. You didn't know his name was Byron, did you? Okay, but Jinko, by the way. He didn't like people calling him Byron. But anyhow, everybody, have a blessed day. And JB, you can come and post this, man. We're going to get a lot of reaction from this, Scott. This is your 8 minutes of fame.